call on Jack Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Mayor Rothschild and councilperson. On the 22nd of November, and I gave you a copy tonight, that folder there that I had given everybody else, kind of bring you up to date. I just want to revert everybody back to the November 2010 elections, the national elections that took place. As you know, they were probably the most vicious elections that were ever had in the United States. And out of that, you know, people started to look and see what's happening in our country today. And we had some real tragedy right here in Tucson. And as you know, people not paying, you know, attention to what happens for their freedoms, elections have consequences. And as you've seen what's happened in the country today, we got some real problems. I remember right after that election, when that was the most vicious campaign here from, I think it was Grijalva and Gabby Giffords, right over here at Placida Village, when they were going to talk about the health plan. Gabby was out there. She was supposed to appear that night. She couldn't appear. The crowd was that hostile. That was a terrible election, and then of course we all know what happened in January right here in Tucson. And in an instant, this was all over the world. This was worse probably than the Kennedy assassination, because of the fact that instantly, with the communications that we have in this world, it was all over. And of course, it happened right here in Tucson. Again, I go back, and right at that moment, Fox News went after our sheriff, Sheriff Duke, because when he was asked the night of at the site what was the problem, he was talking truthfully. He was talking about the vitriol and the hate that was in that campaign. And right away, Fox sends out their goons. Megyn Kelly, she was an attorney, and Geraldo, both attorneys, to vilify our sheriff. The whole country was aimed at us, and everybody was out. Well, we went out there. I personally was out there at the sheriff's office the day when the people from Utah came down here. And we stood with those people there, and we signed up about 300 people that day. We called them the Tucson 76ers because of the deaths of some of those people were 76 years old. And they were Republicans and they were Democrats. In fact, the Republican was Judge Roll. But then all we have to do is look at, and I want to ask you all a question tonight too. Had anybody ever heard of an emergency manager's law? You know, people have got to start paying attention. And this Occupy movement, to me, is a miraculous thing that happened. All of a sudden, America's waking up. What the hell's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Our very freedoms are at stake right now more than ever before. And this is a wake-up call. The name of my radio show is Wake Up, America. If you think greed is great, keep doing what you're doing. Keep your head in the sand, and then all you have to do on election day, after the election, all you got to do is look at yourself and say, what happened? I didn't get involved. I stayed uninvolved. What I'm asking you people to do tonight, because of what happened here in Tucson, and because of this movement, and they might need some direction, but we can help them, I would like to see this, the mayor and council, find a place where these people can do what they want to do. Keep America apprised. I'm looking to the business community. I would love to see the business community open up some offices so they can really get direction. And all those people that are being kicked out in New York that woke us up might say, you know something? It all happened in Tucson, and we can show, because of our weather and everything we've got, that yeah, there was a massacre here, but now we brought our Constitution back. You know, if you go back to the Constitution, 235 years ago, we were given the greatest gift anybody could ever have. But I have just one more minute, I'll wrap it right now. Okay. 235 years ago, we were given the greatest gift a free society could ever receive with only one caveat. And that was always be vigilant as complacency could be our undoing. And as our president said the other day, this is a make or break moment for the middle class and all those who are fighting to get into the middle class.
Good, thank you, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Thank you.
All right, thanks all of you for being